Apparently we reached 750k subscribers. So, as promised, this is the 750k subscriber milestone video where I answer some of your questions about me for the first time. So, I posted on the Discord and the YouTube community tab to collect some questions from you guys. And, man, you guys are curious about a lot of things. Like, I admit I haven't had time to really talk to you guys or, you know, get to know you guys very well. Who are you? Who am I? What am I? No one knows. So, I mean, this guy here asked me, how are you? And what is your opinion on squirrels? So you can see we're really getting to know each other a lot better now, you know. Also, I'm doing quite well, thank you. Okay, let's jump into the questions. Now, what I'm going to do is answer some of the most frequently asked questions first because that seemed like a logical thing to do. I don't know, I'm new to this. Question 1. How did you come up with your name dillongoo? So, you guys may or may not know this, but my real name is dillongoo, G-U. And when I made a YouTube channel, I thought, how do I make this name easier to remember, you know? So I took out the U and put in 2 O's, and now I'm Duolingo. I mean dillongoo. Dang it. Question 2. How tall are you? I am 6'1", or 185 centimeters, or something. Or 2% the length of a football field. I don't know. I'm American, okay? I don't do units. Question 3. What is your favorite food? Okay, I know some of you guys are gonna think I'm weird or something, okay? But cheese. Like, I just love cheese. This isn't even a joke. Like, I honestly think cheese on anything will improve the anything. I don't care if you judge me, it's delicious. Question 4. What software do you use? I use Blender. It's free, it's open source, there's no excuse not to download it. I mean, unless you don't want to. Also, I'm the one who made the official tutorials on how to use it, so download Blender and watch those videos. I don't get any money from you watching the tutorials or anything, I just like it when people watch my stuff. Question 5. How long have you been animating? 8 years. Yeah, 8 years. Probably. Question 6. You ever wonder why we're here? You ever wonder why we're here? Nah, not really. Did you go to school to learn animation? No, actually, I didn't. I learned pretty much everything at home, just Googling things and trying things out. I would be what you would call self-taught. How did you get into animation? So actually, I got started animating because of Monty Oom. Now, I wanted to be an animator for basically all my life, but after I saw Monty's animations, I was like, what? One guy can do that? So, I went home, I decided to download some 3D software. I got all the ones he listed, you know, I was like, all right, here we go. And I said, this is it. You know, I was ready to make all my dreams come true. And I immediately got frustrated and gave up because it was too complicated. I gave up on animation. I was 15 at the time. So I went into filmmaking instead. I did live action filmmaking for several years actually until I decided to give animation another go. And when I finally did, I got obsessed with it. So, here we are. Excuse me, dillongoo? What do you mean here we are? Like here, you know, like where I am now. I'm here. But why? You ever wonder why we're here? Alright, now let's get into the more specific questions, shall we? Pancakes or waffles? I mean, that's a silly choice, guys. As long as there's cheese on both of them, they're equally enjoyable. Thank you. But actually waffles because I like the crunch. Where can I support you? Okay, I just want to point out that this is a real person, okay? I didn't plant this. This isn't like a plug or anything, okay? But if it was, this would be a great time to mention that YouTube memberships are now a thing on this channel. So if you want to support me making more animations and want to get access to the studio Discord where the team and I work, just press that button, that join button down below. But yeah, I also have a Patreon if you prefer that. or my merch store, where you can buy stuff and get cool things at the same time as supporting your favorite channel, which is me. Anyway, thanks Justin, you're the best. What is your favorite anime? My favorite anime of all time is Code Geass. I think hands down, pretty much. But, you know, other animes like Full Metal Alchemist, Death Note, Gurren Lagann, Avatar The Last Airbender, they come in pretty close, you know? Yeah, there's a lot of good ones up there. And not enough places to watch them. Which brings us to this video sponsor. I'm just kidding. Please sponsor me. What are some of the biggest struggles you've had to go through as an independent animator? Oh, that's a good question. Well, my biggest struggle as an independent animator has always been balancing between what projects will be successful and what projects will push me forward as an artist. My goal has always been to inspire others to create cool things. And I honestly believe that the only way to do that is to push myself to constantly improve. And this is going to be really obvious once you look at my channel. Quick summary of some dillongoo history. If you look back at my videos, you'll notice I did a lot of different kinds of animations. I started off doing Minecraft animations, and they were really successful, honestly. In fact, many of you guys may know me from Gods Don't Bleed. If I had continued doing only Minecraft animations, my channel may even be bigger than it is today. But I didn't want to stop there. I wanted to push myself even further and prove that I could do bigger things. So I created Ionia the Blood Moon, which was the first time I modeled and animated humans, which is crazy. And it was also very successful, but it was risky, and it took way longer than making a Minecraft animation. Later on, I began experimenting with toon shading using cats, as you saw with Katsu Cats and Katsu Watch, and luckily those were successful as well. But I still wanted to push myself and see how much I could do with human choreography, and so I created Project Legendary. Project Legendary is the longest project I've worked on. I think it took me 6 months by myself, and it's still one of my favorite projects that I've made so far, even though it doesn't have as many views as my other videos. There are certainly things I could have done better, but it really pushed me as an artist more than any other project. Recently, I've been creating anime cats, as you guys can see, which helps me focus on the spectacle and the effects of anime and the storytelling of anime without having to create complicated characters. And the next step is to combine everything I've learned in the anime cat series with the effects and the spectacles and the storytelling with human anime characters and human choreography. Of course, even as I move forward as an artist, I'm still going to make sure that I'm making content you guys enjoy. But I won't feel satisfied unless I keep improving my art in some way. And that sometimes means taking risks. But every risk I take has to be calculated to ensure that I can keep doing what I love. And that's my biggest struggle as an independent animator. Other than that, deadlines and staying hydrated. Milk or cereal before eating cereal. Guys, I've told you, as long as there's cheese on the... I'm just kidding. Cheese and cereal do not mix. That's disgusting. I honestly think cheese on anything will improve the anything. What? I have standards, okay? Also cereal first every time because it makes that cool sound when you pour the milk in. When will goo cakes become real? Goo cake, yeah, like these, yeah. I can't say for sure, but I can say that at Totolot 2000 made this fabulous goo cake a while back, and it's beautiful. Honestly, looks delicious too. If any of you make food or art in the shape of my characters, please tag me on Twitter. I love seeing this stuff. Do you have a big project in your mind at the moment? Yes, I do. And stay tuned for updates. Subscribe. What's the inspiration behind the slime? Well, technically it's a goo because my name is dillongoo, which is derived from my name dillongoo. Thus I am a goo, which makes me a goo. Just like you, because we're all family, you know? We're all goos here. See, look, we can all be on screen at once. So choose whatever color you want. Just don't choose lime green. That's my color. But look, we're all goos. Look at that. We're all... Anyway, I'm gonna call you guys goos from now on. I think that sounds fun.